in as much as the Black Stars are up by a goal to nil against Nicaragua, the country's economy is also facing some downgrading moments by Fitch Solutions. Fitch so far has actually downgraded the country's economy from a CCC to a CC. It is at the back of this that the Executive Director of Revenue Mobilization Africa, Godfrey Kabuti-Okanse, has revealed that government's high expenditure, high debt and poor debt management, as well as low level of revenue generation, among other factors, has actually led to the downgrading by Fitch Solutions. He spoke exclusively to TV Africa via Zoom.
I've said that, along the line, offertory and tithes have reduced. So clearly you can see that it is what it is now, and then it is what the global experts have recorded. Locally, the experts have also sounded the same bells that our currency has lost value. The same salary that you have received, let's say about 5 or 6 months ago, currently, the things that you used to buy with such an amount, you cannot buy with it again. Clearly, that tells you that your country's economy is going down. And so usually I like to run away from what we the experts have said, or maybe what the international rating bodies have said, but go to the reality, like domestically, as I've told you, and then at our companies are actually holding up, or they are reducing their production sizes. And then also when it comes to social sectors, I've told you what has happened. These have been caused by the high expenditure of government, high debt of government, poor debt management, low revenue, in the face of also talking about limited tax-based expansion and corruption. So these are the major factors that have caused this. When you talk about high expenditure, over time, even before we got here, I think a year or two ago, experts have called for government to reduce size of government and expenditure, as well as wastage. Look, take for example, the Ghana card. You want to get Ghanaians to one polar system. The National Identification Authority is there. But Senate is doing something separately. Electoral Commission during elections will do something separately. The DVLA also does its cards and systems separately. Statistical Service also will do census separately. So you see, these are all expenditures that are important, but we are wasting because we have polarized the system. Take, for example, the state-owned enterprises. They are running constantly at a loss, but salaries have not changed in those systems. They are doing the same things over time. So you have broken down judges' apartment to go and build a cathedral. Another cost over there. So you see, government expenditure goes up in the face of what? Very low returns, high debt accumulation. It is not wrong to borrow. Let nobody get it wrong. Some countries have borrowed more than Ghana. But let me tell you what are you borrowing to do? Have you borrowed the money to, and then let me also sound a caution. Or not all borrowings would be going into ventures that you have returns as in profits.